Hello, I am Diffin, and this is Star Ruler 2. This is going to be my first, well, more proper Let's Play of this game, as my last one was pretty much blind. I feel now I have a pretty good handle on the game. So, go to new game, and this time I'm going to play the mono. Yellow, coming to ships again. So, bonus with the mono. We have the Theocracy, where they have started with a couple of scouts and the dreadnought. Both of the scouts are very useful for scanning, and a few starting cards. What they have though is the wormhole gates, which allow them to instantly travel between systems by building a little wormhole. They are also a mechanoid, which means they have to produce new population. So they do have to, so it can be a bit annoying that you have to use all your production to producing population, and it is quite expensive to do so. The benefit of this though is that they do not need any food or water. This does mean that you don't need the food or water on each individual planet, thus increasing your income quite considerably. The biggest downside though, they cannot use shipyards or dry docks. Dry docks are really good for making huge ships, so I'm going to be limited in the size of the ships that I'm actually going to get to create. So, regardless, I'm going to go with them, see what they're like. I'm going to play with 7 allies, I think. It says not allies, enemies. So 7 total, should be one of each faction. So Mono, Millie, Terrakin, and so yeah, so everyone is here. I'm going to go on to the Expanse. And I'm going to put everyone up to harder difficulty. Don't know if the murderers and that are. I don't know how the AI actually goes in this game, but I will just try that. Spiral. See, it doesn't actually say how big it is. So I can't select the system number. I'll go for it anyway. I have no idea if this Expanse is going to work. I'm going to go for it. I'm still going to play on a single galaxy. I think multiple is just a recipe for disaster when it comes to my computing power. Though I'll probably try it at some point. This is a really fun game. So I shall begin. As you can see in the background is my previous game, the victory save. So let us pause immediately. No, pause. Where's the pause button? I can't remember. What was the pause button options? So, I shall just pause for this. That's F9, that's useful. Anyway, so to start with the dreadnoughts. In fact, I'll probably get rid of everyone. So, we'll auto-explore, So we haven't got many systems. 1, 2, 3. So everyone's got their own little group of planets. My home planet also has an obtainium, which is amazing because it can morph into a copy of any other resource I can control. So I'm going to look for a nice, powerful level 3 resource and go for that. So yeah. Got a nice little arrangement of stuff. The Dreadnought, though, I don't really like. So, go to my designs. The reason I don't like it is the cost. It's not that well defended. It's got a decent support control, but it is also very expensive to run. Considering it's taking up, that one ship is taking up... doesn't actually say how much it's costing me. Interesting. Is it free? Is this dreadnought actually completely free to me? It'd be awesome if it is. It doesn't say it's costing me anything. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to get rid of basically everything. Beam ship is... I hate the beam ship. So obsolete. Missile boat is decent, so I'm going to be getting rid of it. Gunship I'm also going to get rid of. Now the gate, I'm going to go through my designs, because what I'm going to do for this is I've got designs created in import, so I'm going to import them and I'm just going to go through them. I'm not going to design new ones in-game because I really like heavily testing them in the meantime, so I shall import. And so, the sponge. I shall import the sponge. So the sponge is that's the fodder design. So the little laser to start with, not very powerful, but it is incredibly difficult to remove and its behaviour is shielded. So it takes a huge amount of time to actually destroy that. Also going to import the frigate as a replacement of the missile ship, and what's interesting with this is its ability as guns. I designed this as a direct comparison of railguns. I'll just show you. So we'll take all these away. This gun basically has to be this size, almost the entire size of those 5 cores to get a single 2.4, whereas I get 5 2.4s here. So the actual DPS is a lot higher. Of course, its supply use is ridiculously high. Though, for protecting planets, very good. I'll create design, and to report another design. The Eco Gate. The first gate, they provide you with a nice little bit of defense things, but it's expensive. Quite expensive to run, 51k. This thing is dirt cheap, and so I designed it to be fairly protective. I'm going to mark this one as obsolete. The idea is that it rotate, so it'll take a lot of hits before it succumbs. And it is very cheap to construct. We'll have to try another one with additional armour and some weaponry to actually protect itself. And then the other ones are the Archangel, which is my Titan. Anyway, let me do that because it's going to complain about I can't actually do that, so go back. And the Principal, which is my main ship. One interesting thing about the generators, I'll show you here. The hexes don't cost anything different to the core, as such, but the hexes get turned off if the core is destroyed. So it's best to build multiple cores. I don't have that, so I'm going to remove it and add a little bit more. Rocket engine. This engine here. And actually, I think I put another couple of bridges here. So I need a fair bit of additional power. And dump another. I should just dump another one on. It increases my supply capacity and all that there. Unfortunately, it costs too much. I'm going to reduce this down to a more reasonable size of around about 750. Let's try that. And I'll be able to afford one of these for a couple of cycles. I would have kept it larger if I was actually able to afford it. I have tried various aspects of the support command, and I've been informed that the support command ships are much more powerful than a ship which just used on its own, but I've not found that. I've found that several of these ships will quite happily annihilate another ship for the same sort of cost. Let's just go. So you start auto-exploring, So, now, things with the mono. I have to manage the planet, and what I have to do is build population. And every population increases the cost. So I'm going to build a population and then going to build a factory. It's very important that I build this factory. Without the factory, my population will slow. Annoyingly, it's going to cost me a lot. Also, the population's worth it. You are going to go into research. Scouts, again, not that useful, but ooh, titanium has been located. Water, useless for me. Fruit, useless for me. Quartz. And there's bonus research pressure. Plutonium. What does that give? Energy and support pressure. So we go to scan that anomaly. What we're going to do is colonize and also import to level 1. Pow! Done. Such an awesome ability, the mono. So that's going to export its titanium to the mono planet. Auto import to level. Put that over there. I don't need water resources. I don't know why it's saying that. So let's go scan that anomaly anyway. Okay, you're moving very, very quickly. Do you have additional production pressure? You're under construction. What we got here? Remnant Azrael. There's quite a few remnants here. On scout. For scanning to complete, and then it will tell me. I want you to produce that and do a couple more. I'll produce you yet. What's that luxury? Pressure, aluminium. Analyze that. Also import. And you export to there. Anomaly has been fully scanned. Cloak research stations. useful to know. Go scan that anomaly over there. So you have auto imported. You're currently producing all this population. What's my budget doing? The buildings, okay. So it looks like my initial ships don't cost me anything. That's awesome. So, I haven't got any research at the moment, have I? Quite like to do that. So I've queued the research. You're out of ammo. New continent, good. So you are going to produce me another population. Take 3 minutes on it. You are going to produce another population. You are then going to build me a can't afford a principal. I'm going to build an eco gate. Made contact. I think this is going to bug a little bit in the top corner there. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. Installation's going well. It's expensive to build the population. Much more of a later game bonus, I think. Normally, I've scrapped the parts of the ship. Go and scan that anomaly. What's also nice is the eco gate, because I've got it in that nice circular. So I can see which system has it. The gate is activating. It's using some of my storage. And to build another one. So now you can build another population. Need more population. And then another eco gate down by this system. What diplomacy is going on then? Investigate me. Yeah, you can have those. If that, I don't mind. Knowledge, very nice. Favors, claim artifacts, rush, negotiate. Nothing I really want. Planets. Build that, and also build another population. Yeah, you also have a population now. I'll also import you up to level 2. This population is going to take you 12 minutes though. Another population. Okay, it's been built. They have been found. None have been found. So you're being done there. I would like to get a couple more population now though. What's that resource? Artifacts, gas, energy pressure, energy and defense. That'll be a nice one, I think. What's that one? Energy generation. Cool. Volunteer. Influence generation and research income. Nice. Diplomacy though. I'll see if I can buy anything. Name planet. Just that, because it's always useful to get those early if possible. Colonize and auto import. Colonize that. What do I need? I need a couple more tier 1 resources. Colonize and auto import. Colonize and auto import. Name their home planets. What's Scouts doing? They're doing fine. We're going to go through the game. Oh, come on, look at it. Ooh. It's a very useful feature. Cool. Made additional stuff there. Manage planet. Build additional population. Keep forgetting to do this. We're about to build profit materials, money base. Colonize you. anything I can do diplomatically? Yes. Get a ton of money. What's that? Yes. Let you build another population. In fact, I'm going to build a principal. I think increase it to that. Does it increase double? No, it does not. It does not go double. Very useful to know that, actually. I think it doubles in strength. The upkeep though does not double. And there's special funds, I don't need to actually do anything with them. Oh goodness, I've just noticed the time. So, I shall end the episode there. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Star Ruler 2, the mono playthrough. I am Anna Different. I shall see you next time.